What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of the Severe MMA podcast, joined today by the man himself, Conor McGregor, before his fight. Donald Cowboy Cerrone. How are you, Conor? How are things? How's Vegas treating you?
Very good. We're here now. There's a big army of people, army of reporters, army of training partners, army of DJs. You know the way I do it?
I do.
Now, things are good. Things are good. We're in a good spot now, closing in. It's fight week now. Media obligations, the usual, but going to do some pads now and get a loosen out, and everything's going great.
It was funny. I was watching your interview with Ariel there earlier on, and I was looking back at old Severe MMA interviews, and I was watching one where you were talking with Graham about, like, you're watching gorillas fighting and you had this obsession for fighting, and you were kind of talking like that with Ariel as well. Is that something you kind of got back, your obsession?
Yeah, most certainly. You know, it's just my obsession with my craft, right? I've been fully committed outside of the gym, and that's everyone's asking me, what's the difference? Well, the difference, it's not like I just became fully committed outside the gym. It's not like when I'm in the gym, I'd be lazy. Like, I'm a hard worker in the gym. It's when I was outside the gym, I'd kind of switch off completely. And then when it's time to go back to the gym, that switch off outside of the gym hampered me in the next session, and that would beat the mind a little bit up, and then the body would get sore, and then it would just pile up, and then injuries, and everything just comes off the back of that. But I stayed strict on myself outside of the gym, and that allowed me to be prepared for the sessions in the gym and happy in here, and then that in turn gave me a mental strength like I had in the past, and now I just feel in a great place. I'm excited to be here.
You put up there about a year ago a post about Mike Tyson, and you said it's well documented the trouble's kind of outside of the cage. Is that something you thought about? I don't want to go in that direction. I don't want to be like the next Mike Tyson. I want to get back.
Yeah, of course. Now, actually, here's the thing, right? Now, yeah, definitely, Mike Tyson's had his ups and his downs, and his money management kind of led him to be in a position he shouldn't really have been in. But I mean, if you look at Mike now, right, he's got his buddy, he's got that weed thing going. He's doing well for himself out of Mike, so. But no, yeah, definitely, I don't want to go down that path. I didn't want to go down that path, and maybe I was headed down that path a little bit. So, just listening to myself, listening to the close people around me that I respect. And just making amends with things. Like, I know what I need to do. I knew what I needed to do and what I shouldn't have been doing. I just listened to myself and followed my orders, and it's just made me, a better individual, just a better man. You know what I mean? I'm just in a much better place.
Yeah. One of the things people like Mike Tyson, people like that who get, ultra money very young, they always talk about the people around them and their team and stuff, and the yes men around them. And a lot of people have said that about you and your team.
That's baloney, Sean. That's baloney, man. I hear the way people try and twist the narratives, and it's just, like I said, those narratives that people try and spread just really have been irritating me, and that's the type of thing that causes me to react and make me get angry, and just like, what the disrespect. But that's what I was saying in the Ariel thing, man. It's meaningless. These people do not know what they're talking about. Like, how dare they say to people in my camp are yes, man. The people in my camp are absolute masters, tacticians, master tacticians and master technicians across all ranges. Like, leaders among men are in my camp, and just, you know what I mean? So, like, it's just all baloney now. You know what I mean? So I just stopped paying attention to all that, and it's. Trust me when I tell you, I do not have yes, man. We're all on this journey together, and we all understand. We all understand what's needed to be done, and the communication has been much better this time. All right, but the last camp there was no communication. I just, like I said, once I left, I'd come in, I'd do my work, and I'd sprint out the door, and you wouldn't see me again. Then, do you know what I mean? But now there's constant communication inside the gym, outside the gym. We're all in tune, and. There's no yes men in my fucking camp.
I just want to ask you two more quick things. I really appreciate the time, Conor. I know you have a lot of stuff today. Obviously, this is Irish MMA podcast. Irish MMA inside out. What do you think about the support in Ireland? Ireland can be a very fickle place at a long time, and you had huge support, but there was a lot of bandwagon fans and stuff as well. Where do you think you are now in terms of support?
I still think, again, there's another narrative that's spread, when it's kind of like, oh, it's gone and all this. That's baloney as well, Sean. That's another blatant baloney narrative. And I saw something the other day, some guy walking the street and then teeing it up. So Conor lost a lot of his support. How do you feel about that? It's like teeing up the question. So you ask someone that doesn't know anything about that, you can guide them into the answer you want. It's all baloney, man. I walk the streets and there's nothing but love and support. The real people know that, you know what I mean? The real people know. I come to fight, I come to entertain, I put on the show for the fans. I do a lot for my community. And that's it. I wish everyone well trying to spread mad narratives like that, and that's it. You know what I mean?
Last thing for you, Conor, I really appreciate the time. Look, we talk as you're on the podcast, myself or Graham, about the technique and the breakdown and everything all the time, and that's maybe not a question asked to you and other people that much. Can you tell, like me looking at the fight, I think Cowboy's big problem is pressure, and you are an excellent pressure fighter. You draw out shots and he throws shots. Can you like walk through a little bit of the technique of the fight and the tactics?
You know, yeah, definitely. He's not the best under pressure, and I mean, it's just a good fight. I feel really good with it. You know, I can go backwards, I can go forwards. Like what Kenny Florian said in the debut, I can fight going forwards, I can fight going backwards, and we've put in phenomenal work in the camp. I've had many. I went back to Crumlin as well. Obviously, that's been a phenomenal feeling for me, you know, in the gut. That's been for me, you know what I mean, just going back to my roots. I partook in the Crumlin Good Friday boxing show. I partook in the Christmas show, you know, and against phenomenal amateur boxers, like real long rangy fast boxers. So we put in phenomenal work. I'm ready for whatever outcome and whatever I know Donald has a few tricks in this, that and the other, but he's gonna wilt, he's gonna fold, and I'm gonna secure the knockout.
I lied. Last thing, do you think he'll go for a takedown immediately?
Possibly. He possibly could. I mean, that's why I put that thing up there, forcing him to shoot the cow bitch and all. Just having a little bit of fun. Like I said, I'm ready for everything. Right. Nothing's gonna trouble me. I'm gonna go in and impose my will and get the job done.
Conor, thank you very much. I really appreciate the time, and best of luck on Saturday night.
Good man, Sean. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.